Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Ilham Irshad and today our group will present about the solid waste management process using the diagram. This image illustrates the complete journey of waste from the moment it is thrown into the bin all the way to the recycle and proper disposal. Solid waste management is extremely important in urban areas because cities produce thousands of tons of waste every day. Without a proper system, waste can lead to pollution, disease, unpleasant smells, pests, and major environmental issues. So today me and my group will explain step by step how solid waste is managed efficiently and how each stage contributes to the sustainability. I will pass to the next presenter.
Let's begin with the first part shown in the picture, the cleaner. Here we see a worker standing next to a bin. This represents the earliest stage of the solid waste cycle, where waste is generated by households, shops, schools, and industries. People throw their waste into containers or bins placed around the city. The cleaners play a very important role. They make sure the waste bins are not overflowing, they maintain cleanliness, and they keep the environment hygienic. Cleaners also help make waste collection faster because they ensure bins are properly positioned for pickup. This stage may seem simple, but it is the foundation of the entire waste management system. If waste is not collected properly at the source, the whole process becomes harder and less efficient.
Next, we move to the garbage truck. Garbage truck an essential component because they transport waste from residential and commercial area to the recycling plant or disposal facility. As shown in the image, this truck follows a scheduled route, operating either daily or weekly. Currently, they are typically equipped with hydraulic system to lift bin and, more importantly, compact the waste. This compaction process is highly efficient. It drastically reduces the volume of the trash, meaning the truck can carry more waste in single trip. This result is fewer required journey, which in turn saves fuel, time, and operational costs. Efficient transportation is a key element in keeping the solid waste management system smooth and punctually. Let's move to the next.
This diagram shows a section labeled Sort Management with a large yellow recycling bin full of mixed items. This stage highlights the importance of separating waste before processing. In many recycling programs, people are encouraged to sort their own waste, such as plastics, paper, glass, metal, and organic waste before disposal. This reduces the workload at the recycling plant and increases recycling efficiency. The picture shows different types of waste being thrown together, which is a common real-world issue. When waste is mixed, it becomes harder and more expensive to recycle. Therefore, sort management aims to teach the public to separate their waste properly. Education and awareness campaigns are important in this part of the system. In the end, effective sort management helps to protect the environment, reduces pollution, and supports more sustainable waste management system for the future. Thank you.
Okay, for the next point is recycling plant, the heart of the system. In the center of the image, we have the recycling plant. This is the main facility where waste is processed. When garbage trucks arrive at the plant, the waste is unloaded and passed through different machines for sorting and shipment. Inside the recycling plant, several important processes happen. First, mechanical sorting. Machines separate materials based on weight, size, or magnetic properties. Second, human inspection, workers manually correct sorting mistakes and remove contamination. Third, recovery of recyclable materials. Items like plastic, paper, metals, and glass are identified and separate. Fourth, shredding or compacting. Materials are shredded into smaller pieces for easier processing. And the last is the cleaning and decontamination. Recyclables are washed to remove food residue, dirt, or chemicals. The recycling plant reduces the amount of waste that end up in landfills. It allows material to be reused, which saves energy, reduces pollution, and protect the environment.
Sorting manual and mechanical process. Below the recycling plant in the image, we see workers at a long table involved in waste sorting. Even with advanced technology, human workers are still very important because machine can sometimes miss item or incorrectly detect material. At this station, workers separate paper, plastic, metals, and glass. They ensure that contamination is minimized. They discard materials that cannot be recycled. Manual sorting also provides jobs opportunities and ensures quality control. This step is critical because the success of recycling depends heavily on how accurately waste is sorted. If recyclables are not separated properly, the product may be low quality or even rejected. Waste, not the waste, reusable and recyclable items. On the right side of the image, we see different items such as plastic bottles, cans, paper and packaging. This section is labeled waste, not the waste. This means not all waste is actually waste. Many items can be reused or recycled. For example, plastic bottles can be turned into new containers or clothing fiber. Metals can be melted and remade endlessly. Paper can be recycled into cardboard. Glass can be reused without losing quality. This part of the diagrams reminds us that recycling is not just a process. It is a way to save natural resources and reduce environmental harm.
The last point is waste containers proper disposal. Finally, we end with the waste containers shown at the bottom right. Different containers represent different categories of waste, such as blue for papers, red for plastics, yellow for glasses, and large bins for general waste or non-recyclables. Color-coded bins make waste disposal more organized. They also make it more easier for the public to follow recycling rules. When the people sort their waste correctly, the entire waste management system becomes more efficient and environmentally friendly. That's all from me.
In conclusion, this diagram gives us a complete overview of the solid waste management process, from waste generation to collection, sorting, recycling, and proper disposal. Each step plays an important role in maintaining a clean and sustainable urban environment. Good waste management reduces pollution, protects public health, saves landfill space, and support recycling industries. Most importantly, it requires cooperation between the public, cleaners, waste collection agencies, and recycling facilities. And that's all. Thank you. That's all from my group. Assalamualaikum.